You having technical difficulties, huh?
That's what it looks like when you sit down. Oh wait, you know.
Oh, is it? Yeah, it don't look crazy. Maybe for you. Oh, bro, cause you probably got your cameras way over there. Hit reset on your camera button. You might have had some wonky there. Hit reset on.
But am I gonna be echoing if they get it in the server with status Discord? You don't like my chairs, bro? Like what? Sorry.
All right, we got about 2 minutes. We're gonna go live action.
Let's go. Alright, so yeah, if they're all in the Discord, I'll turn voices down in here. Voice check.
You're good.
Okay, cool. We'll just go
We
right
do not have Vega.
Yep.
He's muted.
Now? There we go. Now. Golden.
Yeah, buddy.
Make sure I'm recording.
So are you cool with that? Like Zach Galifianakis type style shit?
Yeah, I mean, from what I know of his interviews, like, all his guests just act uncomfortable, right? They're just like,
Yeah, just treat me however you want to treat me for the show. It's fine.
They're just like, okay. Yeah, whatever.
I'll act serious in a minute.
There we go.
Hide camera.
Oh, is that me you're talking to?
No, I was just checking out my.
I remember in the beginning, I said that a lot. Hide your camera.
See this? You see this, bro?
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, here we go. We're recording. We in this shit. It's good. Bam.
Oh.
Gang stuff. This one time at Popeyes.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm clicking buttons. And we'll get this going here in 1 second. I got to get a couple tweets up and out. One is on Paris Shilton. She shows us all the good stuff in video here, so we might as well get her some love. Retweet her and get that on a pinned tweet. And then head into the Novoverse as well.
Pick the strap to the stool.
All right, we're just clicking some buttons away here. If you're tuning in, welcome. I'm going to get some theme music here going for the Novoverse. This is from I Am 6, if I can find it somewhere in my deep archives. And there again, these are things that people share. We're going to mint this song eventually, and then we're going to be getting on with other awesome music and tunes here in just a minute. I just got to find the proper song. As I was clicking away at a couple buttons here, I lost my page to get the proper intro going in. But this is the Novoverse. You can tune in by just looking up right at the top with all the sketch comedy that you have and want to look into in this space. But right now, this is right for you. I Am 6, right on cue.
2369. We in the Novoverse, in the Novoverse. We in the Novoverse, in the Novoverse. It's lit in the Novo verse. In the Novo verse. You know, T's in the Novo verse. The Novo verse. We are in the Novo verse. Novo verse. We are in the Novo verse. Novo verse.
I want to welcome all my aliens, apes, and zombies. I got the tennis ball chips in Decentraland right now listening. That is from I Am Six. Make sure that you are liking and retweeting his content because he's making the music for all that's going on here in the Novoverse for that theme song. And that is kind of going to be the theme today in the Novoverse. Is we have Vega Genesis that's going to be rolling through in a couple minutes. And, we're going to be listening to his song live action here that has been recorded and placed in YouTube. And that's what he's been doing with his NFT, is making that content, dropping it like it's hot, because that's what we need in this world. Is we need cool stuff from cool people. And I'm trying to surround myself with some of the coolest. And with that being said, I want to have a big thank you to all the co-hosts that are helping us out today, with Dr. Doge, with Meow Meow Georgie, we got Mayor of Manic, we got It's Gary, and of course, featuring today, helping us out, is Vega Genesis. How are we all doing on this wonderful Wednesday in the Novoverse? Welcoming all my aliens, apes, and zombies.
Yo.
Yes. Back at it again. Love it. We're in the studio that I see right now. Yes. Oh, Dr. Doge, what do you got floating around you?
Bro, what happened to me while I was gone, dog? I sent some fudgery going around here when I was gone. Yeah. What up, Vega? What up, Yo, what's up? This is how y'all treat the cameraman, huh? I see.
Yeah, man. I shot you with the sticky hyena gun.
I feel it, bro. It's burrowed. It's deep. It's in there.
We do it out of love. Yo, Vega, what's up?
Yo, another day, another dollar.
Another day. You got it.
Not find one.
You got another song out there too this week. That was just some amazing, cool stuff. I was able to check it out. We're gonna check it out in a little bit, but just a little bit with like the studio and Dr. Doge setting it up here. We are it looks like we are in the recording studio that we have right here, and you get the mixes going on behind you with the influential people in the space. What Like, if you don't mind me asking, like, what got you into using your digital identity to help promote your craft as far as being an artist?
It kind of just came out of seeing how dope the community was when I joined the Artifact Discord. A lot of people were discussing ideas that they had, and I had stumbled upon videos before, people in VR doing a bunch of stuff, randomly, just in like VR chat or something like that. But music is like a long, very difficult road if you don't know like exactly who you need to know, or if you don't have all the money in the world. So you either take the steps to gain those things, or you make your own road. And that's kind of just, I figured it'd just be easier and better to make my own, be one of the first to do something.
Literally and figuratively, at least with your latest video that you just released, where you are paving your own road. And that's what I'm kind of seeing on my end a little bit as one that just tries to provide anonymity through AR filters for people who want to produce content in any regards. If they're musicians, if they are comedians, if they are developers. And a lot of people come to us because this is kind of the cheapest way that you can, use your NFTs, pulling the files off of it to pull it into Neos for AR or for VR, like we're seeing in there, pulling in an AR filter, like you're seeing with Crypto Novo, pulling it into Decentraland if you wanted to pull it into Decentraland. So like you really carved the niche and almost staying two steps ahead of, pulling a full body clone into your production. Can you maybe talk about like what spurred you to use a digital identity behind your work?
I mean, it came from really like unfortunate circumstances. I mean, it wasn't the happiest thing getting into it because I've been making music for probably 10 years now. I've gotten to the point where prior to this, I put out 2 independent albums that went top 20 on iTunes, and even still, even with those kind of stats, you speak to A&Rs at labels or heads at labels, and you get in those meetings, and they tell you about what you look like. And the first time I ever spoke to somebody, they're like, "Well, you don't really look like a rapper. You need to do something different with your hair. You need to wear different clothes." So I did that. Dyed my hair an unnatural color for me. Started wearing different clothes. Spoke to more ARs. Well, they say, "Okay, well, who's your demographic? You're Hispanic. You don't speak Spanish. We can't get you there. It's like you're not black. You're not white. We don't even know who you would, who we would market you to. They want to market you to people that they're already familiar with and people that." They have like these communities and these like tested marketing schemes. And if you don't match up with any of them, they pretty much tell you, go build your own fan base. And then once you have that, come back to us. And at that point, it's like, well, if I've done that, then what do I need you for? So, yeah, I mean, that's how it was in music and in the Web 2 world. But, in this world, as far as Web 3 and NFTs go, digital identities aren't like anchored to a specific, human demographic type. It's like a cartoon. Everybody watches cartoons. All ages watch cartoons. It doesn't matter at that point. So that's why, it kind of happened the way it did.
Yeah, I'm seeing a great equalizer in that in the music industry. Just, you're seeing people like, even like Taylor Swift remastering her original work. So then she has ownership of it. So she can bring it into the limelight, because it's the same thing. She did all the hard work back in the day, and, Big Boss is taking the big percentage at the end of the day. So now she can redigitize her work, pull it into records, whatever form she wants to, and collect the royalties for herself because she's putting the hard work behind it. Very similar to what you're explaining through your circumstances within the industry. I mean, yeah, you should be known for your craft, not for your style of hair or what demographics might associate you with whatever analytics they have in the Web 2 past. And that's what I just love about NFTs and PFPs, because you can be an alien, ape, or zombie and be welcome in anywhere because of the community, which you found within CloneX. And I'm a huge CloneX fan. I have multiple of them. I lucked out with them. And I want to give back to that community as well. And, that's all part of it, is just being good on social media and, tagging CloneXers out there and, bringing people like yourselves who are putting good content out there and give them platforms so then they could showcase their talents. Because to tell you the truth, I don't even know who popular rappers are anymore. I know who all the NFT rappers are to a T, and I enjoy that. And that's what I enjoy looking at in the medium we want, because it is a visual medium.
Yeah, and I like to hear that. That's exactly what we're doing in the space. We're putting on for each other. We're putting on for creatives that just do it because they're good at it and they love to do it. And the rest of the stuff, it shouldn't matter in the first place anyway.
Right. Like, people ask me whether the last NFT I bought, and I think it was the Spotty Wi-Fi one, just so I can get into utility, aka the bars at NFT NYC. I bought that one Spotty Wi-Fi. Or I had one prior, but I bought a Spotty Wi-Fi. It got me into like 3 parties: open bar, all the friends where I was at, live entertainment. Got to cut the line because I already had the NFT of it. And, for the $75, $80 for a song that came with, that was like huge utility. And it comes with other songs. And, obviously the personability with that, with Spotty Wi-Fi being the person he is in the space. And that's utility that I look for and I would want, and the last time I honestly had that type of utility when I was actually buying like CDs back in the day, because I'd buy it because I'd want the cover art of the CD. I wanted to actually look through the lyrics back in the day before all the lyrics were on, the internet. I'm aging myself now, but that's what it was. And have that CD in my car so I can, play that Bad Boy or Bad Girl through its entirety from front to the back. But, the music industry has changed. Sound has changed, and you got to grab people in that instance. And the way you're doing it, rocking that clone in VR and putting content out there, like, catches my eye instantly. And I know when my son walks by and sees me digging through stuff, he's starting to recognize you guys more than, the pictures behind you guys. Not saying anything about Snoop Dogg, but like, that demographic was in the Super Bowl. The average age of someone watching the Super Bowl is 53 years old. Not the Super Bowl, but the NFL is 53 years old. So that is an aging area, is that sports. But, music will always have the new coolest things come out because they are innovators in that space, like yourself.
Yeah, man.
Meow, Georgie, I'm sorry for taking over this interview. I was just excited to chat with Vega Genesis.
No, I love that you asked him those questions because now I'm going to do a more friend to friend.
I actually have more of a personal question about his name. Is it based off of Sega Genesis? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all right, cool. I was going to ask, but... Uh-huh.
I said I grew up on the Sega. I mean, it's the...
and the old 3 button.
Like, yeah. I mean, I had the Sega up until I had the Xbox. So...
Ooh.
There was like a whole bunch of... Yeah, there's a whole gap of like games that didn't exist, for me in my household because we didn't have it like that. But I had the Sega, and I put so many hours into that thing, man.
You broke that. I couldn't figure out Sega. I was just straight up OG Nintendo, and we got it like the year after it came out because my family couldn't afford that stuff. So I was always like, busting tail over to my buddy's house, Beskar X being one of them, and like, hey, waiting for my turn on the Nintendo, or being like, the two Luigi when we were playing Mario. But then when Sega came out and they're like, what? There's a 3rd button? They can do that in video games? Like, that was mind blowing. And then I don't know if you had like one that floated around for a while was I think it was Neo Geo, and that was like a 16-bit apparatus, and that was just the space in between Sega and PlayStation.
Yeah, I didn't have that one.
Yeah, either did I. I mean, we had the games you had to blow in to get them to work through OG Nintendo.
I recommend that you don't do that, but it works. So we did it anyway.
I know, right? We didn't have the internet to tell us how to do it. You just followed your buddy's advice, your neighbor's advice. For those of you tuning in right now, you can go on the pinned tweet on Spaces, and up there is just the live video content of what we're doing. We're in Decentraland. I'm watching and listening to everyone loud and proud through Neos VR, where we have Vega Genesis being interviewed, well, right now by me. Sorry to hog the mic. And Meow, Georgie, while Dr. Doge is behind the camera. And welcome, Daddy Phil. Oh, wait a second. You're holding off the bad guys back there? Got things floating around.
They want to be here. He's got a gun pointed to me.
Yeah, this is what y'all would like to know behind the scenes of why they're actually making content is,
Damn.
Y'all get it right here.
I mean, I know Vega.
For a second.
I know Vega Genesis was talking about some hardcore producers out there, but this is some like Suge Knight stuff going on. You're gonna start hanging people by their bootstraps.
Where's the camera at?
I'm trying. My thing went dark. Dr. Doe is going dark. All right, here we go. We're back.
All right, now I'm going to do a speed round question.
It's the speed
Well,
round.
first off, is this the first interview you've done in VR where both parties were in VR in the same world?
I think so.
Dope. Let's just take a moment to honor that.
Wow. What a time. What a time to be alive.
Okay, do you like Dunkaroos?
I know it's popular to say that you like Dunkaroos, but I don't even think I've ever had a Dunkaroo.
Hey, yo, hold up. All right, we're going to let it slide.
I love how you both look up at the cameraman like he's back there like a real person. That's wild.
What's your seed phrase?
Whoa. Whoa there.
Sorry,
I'm gonna need you to
sorry.
run that.
My man's in the
You know-
room. I'm sorry.
That's actually really good security because if somebody held a gun to my head and was like, "What's your C phrase?" I couldn't even tell them. I gotta go find it somewhere.
That's good answers.
I lost
You
my
passed.
phone. Yes.
Yeah.
Do you like McArtifact burgers?
I do like McArtifact burgers.
What do they taste like?
Have you ever had holographic meatloaf?
No, I can't say I have.
It's kind of like that.
Win Grammy.
2023, I'm calling it.
Oh.
You heard it here first.
I second the motion.
Can I see that little doll head thing that you have of yourself?
Yeah, let me bust that out here.
Just like
Cool.
that.
Look at that. Airdrop. Bam.
Just an airdrop to you, a collectible.
Oh, shit. I used to be in the metaverse.
Man, you guys got it going on.
Oh, yeah. When's your birthday?
It's at the end of the month here. On the 27th, we're gonna have a party or something
Oh,
in a space pod.
Ooh.
Oh,
Can you say anything more about this?
Would you like my mother's maiden name as well while we're at it?
I would.
You want to talk about what you're working on right now or anything? The stuff that you can talk about?
I'm gonna put out another trading card. Can I put out another trading card maybe like tomorrow or the next day. It's gonna come with some stuff, listed. It'll be listed what it does, and then I'm gonna do NFT that represents the ability to get a feature from me. So 50 features for 50 people.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to. I know I can't rap good yet, but I'm gonna practice. I promise. Like them little sticky X Vega Genesis type.
It's there. It's available.
Is this a collab? I'm just saying, look now, I mean, y'all see it back there. Like, look, we have there's a studio back there. You see where I'm
No, it's
pointing
not
at?
finished
Oh,
yet. It's kind
sir.
of in can right now.
Okay,
It's got
back-
really good acoustics.
back to content. Yeah, back to content. Look.
Being- Not being held hostage right now, I promise.
You feel okay?
It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine.
Well, some of y'all don't know we've been goofing in here for the last 3 or 4 months together. It's a blast. No, don't come to VR stuff. I don't like it. I'm in the wrong little sticky. My mouth hasn't been moving.
Meow Meow Georgie, Meow Meow Georgie, what's the best way for people to get into Neos and start learning about these types of things?
Oh my god, I'm so glad you asked. We have a server called Imperfect Devs, and we help onboard people into Neos and into Blender and Unity and working with their avatars and building worlds in here. And so anybody can come. We have free classes. It's all free. It's just a community of collaborators trying to learn from each other and build and grow and build in the metaverse. And
that's what it's about right there, is building and growing. You can check out the Imperfect Devs at Imperfect Devs. That's with an S at the end, and that has a Discord link on it, and all that good stuff. Let's see if I'm sharing the proper screen here. I got too many screens going on. I'm gonna click out of. Oh, you got the Soju going on right there. But right there, you can see it on there. So make sure that you are following, you're liking, you're retweeting. They actually have this streaming as well. The Imperfect Devs is streaming this on their Twitter handle, so you can go in there, and that's where this is. This Discord link that you are watching live is actually restreaming from the Imperfect Devs Discord, where you can come in, learn about this stuff, chat with the very people who are on the stream, but also education, because a lot of people who are on the Discord link in there have learned from the very people who are talking right now on screen. So thank you very much, Meow Meow Georgie, for setting all that cool stuff up.
You guys want to watch the video?
You want to watch? All
One
right.
second before we do it. Hold on 1 second before we leave. Just stay right there.
Oh,
Does he still have the gun?
Just stay. Just trust me. Just stay right there.
Oh my gosh. It's just the head. That's some Halloween shit right there, just like hangs down from just like string lights. Little Vega head.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's with the fucking Kool-Aid, man?
Y'all wanted some Kool-Aid? See, you have
Yo.
this over here, you trying to spike it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Into the Novoverse.
Into the Novoverse. Follow me.
Yeah, send me the invite.
Bet.
I'm gonna need that Kool-Aid, man.
Here, look, it's over here. I got you.
Three.
Here's another guy.
Uh-oh, wrong button there.
Take him. There you go. All right, to the Novoverse.
Chairs are empty. Do we want to? Where are we watching the video? Where are we watching Vega Genesis video
We're
here?
into the Novoverse right now.
Cool. Do you have this
Right now, we pop in the world.
beautiful? We have a screen in there. Do you want me to play it? Where are we watching
have a
this
screen
bad?
in there.
Oh, look at you! Look at this team. Look at this team. It's all set up. So as we're transitioning right now, this is set up by Trivor, and what Trivor was able to do is they were able to take the Novoverse, which I'm in Decentraland right now. Damn! And they're able to pull that bad boy into Neos VR. Man, that is just look. I got
Let's
goosebumps.
get some invites in. Here we go.
And we just
There
like
we
pulled
go.
that up
Invite
like
to
Monday or
everybody.
Tuesday. So we have content on that. You can check that out on Crypto Novo 311 on Twitter, Crypto Novo 311 on Twitch. Pretty much all of them have all that content in there of how we actually pulled this in for the first time. Then also Trivor.com gives me the ability to pull this in AR. So now I can pull this into AR and I can put it backyard in my garden. I can show it to my friends at the local pub. I can bring it to the Bears game tomorrow and put it right on the 50-yard line from the seats. So this is something that is usable, capable, and this is going to be actually fueling the Novoverse Halloween party because right now it's a dashboard and lots of my friends are going to be able to get this dashboard for free. So if you're building in metaverses, if you have anything that is 3D rigged, as far as a clone, as far as a void, we can make a digital doppelganger of whatever, anything and all. Man. So we can almost do
Absolute facts.
He's flying around it now. If you're looking live right now, in the lower left is actually me and the Novoverse as well. But I want to have this screen on because we're premiering. We're pulling up. So this is a Neos, what you're seeing right now. And we are pulling up Vega Genesis is.
Bam.
The URL.
Got some
Bam.
play action.
It should be, yeah, there you go. It's just going to take a second.
And this is educational too quiet down. Get down in front. Down in front.
Let's go again. Come on, what y'all doing?
Right in front of the video.
Right
Oh,
from
yeah.
the video, man.
I thought we was on the dance floor, man. My bad.
Dr. Doge, we're not getting sound. At least I'm not getting sound on my end, playing out of my end.
Oh, the streamer has no sound?
But I can sync it up if I'm good at it. Let me see if I can sync this up real quick.
All right, let's see. Yeah, so that's playing. I've got it coming through. Can anybody else hear it though from the stream?
I don't think so. I think maybe in VR is where they can hear it. Let me see here.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, we can hear it in VR.
Stream
1 second.
instead of the other.
You can hear it in Discord?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so
And not
Gary said
here.
he can. Oh, he can't.
Did you guys
Okay.
click his new stream though? Not the other. He has 2 videos up.
Screen, I can hear it.
Neither one. Okay, that's wild. So now we're having technical difficulties.
No, we won't.
Last week it worked.
How about can you start
Why
from
don't you play it?
can you start from the beginning and I can play at the same time and then get the sound?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. That'll work.
Ready when you are.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I'm lagging now. I got too much running. It's rendering right now, so I'm going to be a slow poke in all this. Drats. Anticlimactic. I'm still rendering on my end. Yep. Let's see if I can pull it in on this one.
What was this recorded in?
This was. I did the character work in Neo's VR, and then we went to downtown LA to shoot the scenes of the outside, and then I green screened the character over the real scenes.
Nice.
That's next level. That's smart. Ooh. It's the event area. Hot tub.
Man, you're watching it in the hot tub. I got the sound going now.
Oh, you got it going? Let's go. Hold on, I need some, here we go.
Doge, can you go behind them so we can see the music video as well? This the camera angle.
Yep.
Oh man, that is so awesome.
And on the third day, Dr. Doe said, let it be light.
We got the light out.
Somebody needs
Dang.
clarity. Whee. It don't get no better than this. Where else can you chill in a hot tub watching your own music video with Lil Sticky and Dr. Doge dangling his toes?
It really makes splashes too.
It does. Oh look, click on that. Click on the square.
Thought I loaded up the cheese.
Oh, you got a mirror?
But I did the wrong one.
Jeez.
Yo, you seeing this right, Novo?
I got it, man.
This is nice. This is. Hey, look, move around. You can sit in here too. Look, there's seats. Click on the edges of the hot tub, like this.
Oh, you slipped in.
Yeah, and the mirror will follow you wherever you at. Like, look, you see, and it's back there. And you go back over here. I'm telling you.
You want
So-
to bring the camera over here? Do we want to do the Chain Spirit commercial? Vega was so kind to let us use his song in it, and it was perfect for it.
Yeah, so the next commercial, why don't you set it up? The next commercial is for Chain Spirit. Chain Spirit is an alcohol brand. Oh, is that me?
That's not me.
Yep.
That was me. Yeah, see how slow that came in, right? I was trying to
I'm gonna
sync
get
up the
this camera
song.
a little bit closer here as well, so you can see this too. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's the wrong camera anchor. All right, perfect.
So here's our Chain Spirit one, and then we're in the back. You'll hear the music as well from Vega Genesis in this commercial as well.
All right, you ready?
Smash that play button.
I don't think it's on 3D. Is it?
It is.
That makes no sense.
Can y'all hear it?
Very faint, but yes.
Yeah. What about now?
No, it didn't change.
Why is it so low? My stuff's all the way up too. It might be the video.
Yeah, bet it is.
Hold on. Yep. Let's go.
Man, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, that's videos. That's videos volumes. That's why it's like that.
Well, we only
Yeah,
have
well-
enough money to play that one.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh. We have live in action Vega shooting up us. with
T-shirts.
peanuts.
T-shirt.
Yeah. T-shirts.
So Vega, so
Yeah,
you had
that's
someone
amazing.
record you doing that on the streets, and then what do you do? Put the AR filter over the top of it, post production, or is that filmed while you're doing it?
No, that's post-production. So we'll kind of storyboard how we want the video to look,
Uh-huh.
and then we'll go shoot video on the streets. We'll come back, we'll watch the video, and then we'll know what angles that we have to, use.
Now, do you
And
put?
she
So
recorded
that-
that in VR in front of a green screen, and then it
Yeah.
So do you put like body rigging on for like joint movements and stuff, or?
Yeah, I have a full body if I and doing stuff like that where it moves like feet and waist movement as well. I just don't have it on right now.
So you got the moves, you got dance moves and all that, huh? You're more than just vocal talent. You got the moves too, huh?
I don't know. I mean, minimally. I'm not like a choreographer or anything like that, but gotta do something to be entertaining.
I'm saying is you don't have a stunt double that's doing the dance moves for you. That's awesome. That's cool as hell,
Oh
man.
yeah, no, yeah, yeah, I do that.
My bad.
What do we?
I think it's time to talk about the Novoverse. Thanks for being here, Vega. If you want to hang around and like you goof off with us in VR while we're doing this.
Yeah, I'll hang out for a little bit.
Yeah, Vega, if you got a role, you got things going on, that's awesome. I appreciate you, sharing your craft, your art with us, your music, best of all. I love it. I find it truly entertaining, and keep it coming. Just you're paving the way for many people to come that are just going to be following in the trail that you're setting here. And that having you in the Novoverse is just awesome, and having that content in here is even better. And to have it being played live is just past my imagination for where we were actually just from like a week ago, where we're just trying to get this in here. And this might be a good transition right into the Novoverse, where Dr. Doge and Meow Meow Georgie had the technical capabilities and IQ to file transfer Dr. Dingiez, who is the architect in Decentraland, and take the files and bring it here into Neos. And with that, there's polygon counts that are different in both situations, but just how Dr. Doge has been able to design and redesign aspects of lighting, of angles, of cameras, on hot tubs, on just making things real and practical in this different metaverses is the pliability that I'm trying to showcase for people. So just being inside of Decentraland to start off with, which maybe I'll go over to my Decentraland screen and run through it and just almost see the comparisons of what it looks like in two different worlds, where
they can't.
man, we're almost having side by side mirrored imagery in Discord, where we're seeing different interactions. Where in VR they're sword fighting. Your Crypto Novo is dancing with his mirrored image of himself, and then
I'm getting beat up, bro.
no, that's
They're
what
attacking me.
that's so it's sometimes what happens in
Thank
these
you.
digital playgrounds. So Dr. Doge, can you talk a little bit about just like how we jumped from set to set earlier from a music studio here into the Novoverse, and just like how that file transfer is almost interoperable if you have the proper means of doing it.
Oh yeah, most definitely. So like what you seen us do earlier, and even Georgie here, Vega can verify. Like inside of Neos, when you have these worlds up, pretty much in Neos it allows you to almost bring in anything. I'd say roughly a good 90 to 95% of the stuff that could be done within Unity, within any of these like gaming, like other places like that, can be done inside of here on VR. And that's pretty much what allows us to actually like do what you're seeing here, bringing in these maps, these actual things when we fly off. And I'll give you a good idea here. Bam. Now you kind of see, where's mine at? There we go. So now you can kind of get an idea, right? So this is pretty much just how it's pulled in. It literally, whatever magic Fruxius has done with the Fruxius engine allows for that. Pretty much almost you can make a digital twin from any other metaverse that you want. Whether this is like this, the complete copy of Dr. Dingy's actual the Novoverse, might consume a bit more lights, but you can essentially have whatever you'd like in here. Here's the elevators going up. Here's this here. Look, Mr. Dingy, that tracksuit. Usually once I get a little bit more lighting and everything fine tuned, but yeah. Oh look, we've already got some visitors. Yeah, what's up? Hello, friend.
Who's the visitor?
Tapai. I do believe I said that. Let
Wait,
me
I
make
got some
sure.
candy here for Halloween.
He is.
You luring
Come
kids?
on up. We're having a party.
You
Oh,
luring in
nice.
kids in with candy again?
Yeah.
I am.
I mean, it's
Oh,
just
so
the
good.
same. Did you fill that bowl with frenolators again? I guess that's a yes.
I don't got a problem.
But yeah, no. So like, essentially, it's. I guess you would say in the future of this stuff, when it comes to what you can actually do, and I'll give you an example here. Like just in general, avatars, any kind of buildings, just swapping between them. Y'all can stay here because y'all are safe. You're in the good. So watch this. I'll give you an example. I will just hop over real quick to one of my other worlds and come right back, which is pretty simultaneously quick. Like, I
Wait,
can
do
just
you have the
quickly-
webs in? I need a copy
The
of
webs?
webs.
Oh yeah, here, I'll get you the Spider-Mans. Let me grab her the Spider-Mans real quick. And then we'll head to that world and show you how quick that works. So here's left.
Big.
That's the left one. This is
Electric.
the right one.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Bet. I will be right back. So here we go. I'll actually show y'all a private view of what I'm seeing here. Render private UI. So now y'all can see my menu. You
Yep.
see me? I've got this up.
You got the snow resort.
Right there. Yep. I go to world, snow resort, bam. Now I'm focused. Now I'm in here just as quick as that. And I'm in this world. Now I can just go back to where we at here? Pretty sure this is it.
Wait,
Bam. And now we're back.
And then how would you what do you do? Just like share that with someone so then they can enter in that world or that realm?
Yep. I could have as long as like as it is now, like you see we've got guests in here, I've got it open to public. But I could actually make a copy of this world as is and have it and just pop it out. Bam. And now they have a world orb that at any time they'd like to, they can make their own session, they can make it private, they can make it open, and anybody in the world could come into it. You could have this set up with other worlds. So let's say you had multiple copies, right, of just the Halloween version of this one versus any kind of really holiday for that matter. You could have these orbs set up. Once somebody clicks on them, it'll take you straight to that world, and it'll just go through there. You could have these little, pretty much think of them as portals, if you would, right? And so, I just clicked on it, so I'm not going to enter because I'm already in here. But yeah, and essentially that's how that works right there. You would just come on in and then bam. I mean, it's definitely takes a little bit of I wouldn't say getting used to. This is one of the more if you're familiar with VR and you've been inside of places like Horizon Worlds or anything like this, right? Even VR chat for that matter, there's a lot of stuff that could be done, but within Neos, you get a new feel for it. Like you see my hands here, like
Yeah.
like I mean, you really get a whole new feel of what it is to be in VR when you can truly almost bring almost anything in that you want. I mean, you see like everybody spawn and stuff. You what's up? Everybody. I mean, it's wild. It's a whole new world. And then he goes teleporting.
Whoa!
It's a
Hey.
Novoverse.
You're a
Or
person.
teleporting?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I said
I
that's
love
real
that
credit in
avatar.
here. I think there's a
Oh,
couple
wow.
other people in here as well. It's just like exploring.
They're loading in. Let us know what you think. If you need a digital twin for yourself, we can start talking with Trevor. If you're a builder, if you've built something, if you haven't built something, we can start linking people into to pulling this stuff in. I actually just shared in a tweet the AR filter that you can actually use for all this. So you can actually pull the Novoverse in an AR filter and drop that Novoverse in anywhere. So try it out because essentially it's free. You have the files for it. We can send that over and they can get all that information, over to you for free. I mean, I'm trying to find that pinned tweet here.
No, I have to admit, out of this whole build, my favorite aspects by far has to be the Twitter space rooms, the
little Twitter birds. Those are our offices, and actually,
yeah, I know the offices. Like these are outstanding. This is a fun little touch here.
So those little links would take you to like J.R.R. Token's office, which would take him to his webpage. So then you can get on Cyber, which is gonna be our next metaverse that we're gonna explore here in a minute. But yeah, the Novoverse, we are having a Halloween party. Oh, that's sweet. Woo, it was like a boomerang A. We are having a Novoverse Halloween party. That's why I wanted to make a digital doppelganger of the Novoverse. So this is the normal, I guess you'd call it the green version of it, the OG version of it. But then we can, hop into, Decentraland as well, where we got JR Token hanging out with me. And you can actually see the Halloween decked out version of it in your screen right now. So set those reminders, set those tweets and retweets for Halloween. We have an event page. You can click on the top of my Crypto Novo 311 Twitter handle and find the party access trailer. So it has the what's happening in that trailer. What are you walking around with there? The Zapper's at Vega Genesis? He's got like a hand zapper.
I'm done. I am done.
That's right. We're having fun here. Multiple metaverses here in the Novoverse. We're in Neos. Man, dope. I can hang out in here all day, but we're going to hop into On Cyber, and we're going to get into the DGen Den in On Cyber with JRR Token. But first, we're going to have a short, quick little commercial break. I got to pull up my screen here and get the commercial going.
Have you lost all of your IRL friends from talking too much about NFTs? Or maybe you've lost all your crypto friends in the bear market. You need Friendilator. When you need friends in just two.
Hello, pal. Hello, friend. Hello, buddy. Oh, I'm over here. I'm over here. Did someone need a friend?
Hi.
Rendering right now, so there's a break in the commercial. Within the commercial, these are the types of things we want to do as far as bringing fun things and cool things into the space, is have these little commercials and skits and clips. I should be playing it from my other computer, but I'm have an AR filter going on. I'm in Decentraland. I'm streaming, and this video. Got it about 36 seconds in. You can go on Beyond Time Productions. That's at Beyond Time PROD. All your lost friends in the bear market. Make sure you know what you're having, because some side effects could include hallucinations, and none of this is ever financial advice. But take 2 of these and call me in the morning. If you go onto my Crypto Novo bios right here, you can see a link tree. Within that link tree, you can go down and scroll down, and you will find a number of cool things. One of which being, oh, I got it going back in here. Now they're back live. We'll figure. But I'm not ready for it.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Let's go on an adventure. What we're playing for right now. Playing for these artifact shoes.
So we are going to go on an adventure. We are going to hop into the DGen Den here to start off. That will be our home base. We'll talk with JRR Token and see what round we're going to go into this world. Token, how are we doing on this wonderful Wednesday?
What's happening? How are you guys?
I'm doing all right. It's awesome to have another Clone X here. We had Vega Genesis, who is still on stream in Neos, and we were listening to some of his tunes.
I love how the Novaverse space looks in Neos. Looks
Oh my God, it's crazy.
very
And
cool.
you know, that's from the architect, Dr. Mr. Dingia, and then it goes over to Dr. Doge, who's just polishing everything up and just getting everything just sweet as hell, man. It does look dope, man. It looks so, I don't know. I didn't even know we'd be able to get this far as interoperability, as far as different metaverses are going on, but we're doing it. Each week, it seems like we're adding one, from OnCyber to Decentraland to Neos, to now pulling in different aspects where we can just have different sets and communicate and chat within different realms. And OnCyber, again, is just another fun, easy place where you can get to, if you don't have an AR headset, if you don't have wallet access as far as being token gated instances, but you can hop on OnCyber. You can check out all of JR Tokens builds as well, because I would consider you a master builder.
I wish. I'm using other builds, but it's easy to plug and play my own NFTs in it. So that's what's great about it. Although I'm getting I'm getting like an itch to start making my own on cyberspaces, trying to do that. So.
Well, maybe you can make a little stadium or a booth for Vega Genesis to perform at, because that was something that he was possibly, maybe taking an
Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to be making my, you've been there. I'm going to be remaking my Burning Man camp, so he could go perform there for sure.
Oh, I love it. I love hearing that. What do we got on top today for our OnCyber guests, and anything you want to look at in particular?
Yeah, I don't have any crazy place to go this week. Actually, just figured I'd come in, chat with you guys, see what's going down, and just kick it.
Beautiful, because right now I'm in the DGen Den, and we can actually we're watching the live video in the DGen Den right now. So like, this is another area where we're streaming this all live. So I don't know if Vega Genesis realized when he was coming into the Novoverse that it'd be OnCyber, it'd be Decentraland, it'd be all these aspects, because we're just all here to amplify and just like get cool ass stuff in the space. And I know I can't do this by myself. So, I want to thank all my aliens, apes, clones, and zombies for coming in and, setting these cool things up, because I enjoy it. It's the best part of my week to walk around, look at the cool art on the walls, look at the cool art being sung to us in the spaces, watch people fight with chainsaws and lightsabers.
I was trying to figure out. I don't know if you guys anyone's been doing the Clone X questing that's been happening. Has anybody been trying this? I don't know anything about rocket science, so it's hard for me to solve
Anyone have the latest on that? I did not see that. I've been keeping up with the tweets on it, pretty much thanks to you, so I appreciate that. And what I've been seeing a lot of is it does take a little bit of time. I was actually going to get out my Transformer original red decoders, where you can kind of see like the radio links for my Transformers, to see if that was maybe part of the clue aspect of it. But no, really had nothing to do with
I
that.
mean, you solving crazy codes, turning things, freeze framing, little snippets out of a frame of video. And it's absolutely crazy what they have people doing to get through. But, this community, the Conex community is pretty nuts and solving, alien riddles. But the next journey continues. Now they're partnering with another brand to do a whole other drop that's going to bring more people in. So that's going to be exciting. And it's with Rabla. It's like a luggage brand.
Is that what it actually is going to be, luggage? Because I saw a lot of the stuff that were like
looks like it. Looks like that's going to be the next thing, and it's get a pack for outer space. That's crazy.
You got a pack for outer space. It is out of this world, and it has a lot of new things in there. It did look like there was one, maybe two sets of NFTs that are going to be attached to these clones, based on the trailer that they had that they released earlier, which was pretty wicked. Man, it looks like.
Oh yeah, there's a whole thing going down right now. You're gonna get clone holders are gonna get these eggs. It's animus. It's gonna be a whole other drop. It's kind of like if you're like their version of a mutant serum. They're gonna expand the Conex community now. So they're gonna have companion creatures and other things that are gonna be maybe airdropped or minted. They haven't given any details yet. But now there's this entire new story thread. So it's like they call it story mode. So won't necessarily just be about the fashion and the apparel and the items. But it's going to be about actually their metaverse that they're launching. So.
And with that, I had one of the NFTs that I was kind of holding from the beginning because it had what was it, like a ghost strip in its mouth? I think it was. I want to look it up now. I'm very curious, because that was like the only other character for say that like I would see. And we're looking at clone 4504 right now, and one of it is one of the attributes in there is ghost, a ghost in the mouth. I thought it was ghost strip, but I didn't see that. But that was like just like another whole character that I saw within the clones, and like how does that work into it. And another thing that I saw was like DNA, and how like the DNA will like kind of like stay with you for say, and how like DNA seems like it's going to be an important aspect of things going forward.
Definitely is. If you look at you could go to the artifact site that they launched. It's the new one that they launched today, which is crazy. You could just probably find it right at.
Was it? What did it start with? I probably have it saved in here.
I think it was like Rowla.artifact.com or something like that. I'm not sure how you spell it. I'm not familiar with it.
Oh, it was on my other. It was on my. I was looking at it on my laptop.
Hey, we got a little something to show y'all.
Let's see it. We're on Cyber right now.
That awesome space pod you guys are rocking. So cool.
Shout out to home. I want to see a little Easter egg.
Oh, look at you! Look at you!
It's an Easter egg.
If you guys are flexing, I'm gonna pull up my. Let's see which one I got here.
Yep. Let's see. Let's go. Look, talk about interoperability. Look, you got crypto over here. Novo's pulling up his and stuff. Like, look, that's what it's about, man.
And there's sound that you can layer into it as well. That I have it just muted. So I'm on a laptop, so my Crypto Novo head doesn't pull up on Cyber, but he's in there somewhere. And then I could pull around the corner and look what I got on my mirror, my friend. My Easter egg myself.
Yo.
This is Inception.
But if you don't want that, like look right outside here is you got the Me-Bit flying away with a billboard, and on the back of the Me-Bit has a Jadu jetpack.
Oh, see, all right, now I got it. See,
And that's outside,
He done
and-
flexed hard, y'all. He done-
And I'm thanking JR Token for
No,
setting.
hit C button so that we can first.
Thank you. See, look at you. Thank you. That was probably bugging you. I was wondering why that was messed up. But he built all this. He sets all this stuff up for me. I'm merely a pawn in this chess match.
You did
Let's
that. I
go.
like how you put the clone vial right in the
The mutant's head, yeah.
Right in there.
I don't think I
Yeah, that's funny.
I don't think I own that clone vial anymore. I think that got used, but got used and abused.
I like. See, I had to improvise. See, I'll give it that on Cyber's got that. I had to throw a straight up slide on this thing. Improvise, overadapt, overcome.
And here's my empty.
Later, homie.
Hey man, I appreciate it. Thanks for the content. If you need anything, you let me know.
You do taco for me.
Well, this is exactly what I want to do: is hop in all these different metaverses, see what it was going on in the space, and get people in. We got the screens in here. We got everything up and going and flowing. Here's another world right here. You can hop into any of these. You can go on Crypto Novo's bio. There is a way to get in there on those bio pages. Let's see. And here's another one I just set up.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, it's sick.
Nothing, no Easter egg back there, but yeah, just checking out the styles of what's going on. Hardwood basketball floor. We got the clone. Got a goat hoodie, and I think I burned that one. And then we got a pair of Fran's shoes.
Let's go.
Franelations kicks are in there.
Really nice slippers, really nice, high quality.
I like them.
You can hop on JRR Token at JRR Token NFT. He has his on Cyber link on his bio page, so make sure you're checking that out. Crypto Novo at Crypto Novo 311 has bio page in there in the link tree. In that bio page in the link tree, you can get you to those on Cyber spaces that you're seeing there. As you heard, Vega Genesis talking prior, is he wants to get live action going on in there and have a show going on in there. And I know what JR Token can build, because he's building some of the best stuff out there, is get a Burning Man there and start getting original content in original places. And man, I'm still back at the DGen Den with on Cyber, and we are streaming live content in there. Or is that recorded? I can't tell. I think that's from last week.
Yeah, it's all live.
That's live. Damn.
Is it? No way. I think it's, maybe it is last week. Yeah, it is last week.
I'm taking a picture of it
I didn't update the
regardless.
link.
I'm taking a picture of it regardless.
Still looks cool. Still relevant.
It is, and anyone can get on from any platform, so there is no excuse. You just got to participate. That's all it is participate. The links are there. You can link it up all you want. Beautiful. JR Token, anything good or interesting you want to talk about? Side hustle, work related, anything for the good of the order?
No, it's all, everything's good. Working on some cool projects. Actually doing, I'll announce it hopefully next week, but doing a cool charity NFT experience that's going to help support people that were hit with Hurricane Ian in Florida and Puerto Rico. So I'll keep you all posted on that. It's pretty cool. I just been ready for this Clone X adventure, Clonetober as they're calling it. So
Ooh, I like that name.
focused on that. You should totally check out the little animation videos that they shared on the Artifact Twitter, because they're showcasing all the new stuff, or at least dropping some pretty exciting trailers and teasers. And every day it seems that they're just going to keep launching new stuff throughout the month. So.
And that's what I was doing. Is I was kind of like
in on that.
I was kind of like pausing it, trying to look for the Easter eggs, trying to see, you know, like what is there? What, like when they had, because just like the pod, they had like a desk set up, and I saw like the same thing. I saw the Meta Pigeon in the background. I saw like different, like you said, like different suitcases. So it's like, are we going on a journey?
Well, I guess so. Pack your bags, I guess, is what's happening literally. So.
Intergalactic journey.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look, they already have. Look at Dr. Doge. He already. Why wait? Why wait? He's already got the characters pulled out and ready to play with.
Yep. I've made content so far with him, like him riding on a Wind Lambo, and the big guy in the back. Yeah, I think I shared it too a little bit a while
He's
ago.
not waiting for any reveals or official launches. He's doing his completely his own thing. Good for you.
I'm not even part of the clone ecosystem. I just be
Doesn't matter.
hashtagging artifact creators, you know? They retweet sometimes. I feel honored.
So cool.
Yep.
Hey, you're part of the ecosystem.
They
You're
did some
providing.
Really good, yeah, on here. They did good on these. You with your friend, Georgie?
We're gonna go into a quick little Novoverse trailer for the Halloween party. We'll transition to the Voids song, and then we'll get. Are we pulling in any? May, are you coming in and talking about any floor voids today or anything like that? Don't know if Mayor's around. He might be stuck frame here, but we'll go into here on the top of my pinned tweet on my Twitter handle. You can go up there. Please retweet it. Please give it some love. That is our trailer for the Novoverse Halloween party, and we'll get it playing here for you.
Howdy, friend.
Come on in. Make sure you're heading over to the Novoverse on Halloween. Retweet that because we're just going to be doing full content in there. I'm envisioning just getting a lot of the content we're making here on these Wednesday nights, pulling that right into some content that we'll be able to produce on Halloween. So we can just go in there and have some fun and do it right. It's almost about that time to ask me anything with Dr. Doge and Meow Meow Georgie. Unless anyone else has anything they want to bring up, you better not be stealing that car out of the Novoverse. Hopefully those keys are hidden. Dr. Doge, Meow Meow, do you want to go into a studio to...
Yeah, I was gonna go up top to that one.
No, maybe I'll follow suit. So in the Novoverse here, if you go behind the screen right now, Mr. Dingia is working on it, so the NFTs will be loading up shortly. If you go behind the screen, there's different areas. You can go up into the Novoverse studio head right here, and you can see the digital twin as they are also in the Novoverse, but in a different realm, in a different metaverse. Meow Meow, I'm getting a bad echo out of you right now. See if that's something on my end, maybe.
Yeah, it's your end.
Which is perfect. All right.
Everyone else sounds good.
There we go. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think it's because I still have the stream up there. I can go ahead and I can close that down now at the moment, so it can still be, because I don't think we got no music or nothing.
We're
like that
good.
playing.
Yeah, my sound is
Yeah.
perfect. Meow Meow, do you mind just talking so I don't see if I have an echo out of you, or are you good?
Testing, 1, 2. Check.
Oh, beautiful.
What happened to your
Oh,
chair,
yeah.
Doge?
See, my chair, we have technical issues. Yeah, let me get it up here. Oh,
Anybody
right.
have any questions?
Yeah, I have a
There
question.
it is.
I do have a serious question. How do you sit in VR? Like, are you seated, or is there like a button that you have so it looks like you're seated? Like, how does
There's an arrow
how
in
does
between.
lower extremities
You
work?
can't see it. Well, do you see this
Yeah.
arrow thing? I click it.
Ah,
and I look at it.
yes. And
Now,
then,
if I have my full body on, then I can actually sit like this because it tracks me.
and then from that, you have different like poses you can do from sitting when you're there. Like if you want to do cross-legged or like a thinking pose or something like that. No.
There is a model that's in here. Now that the inventory search is back working, I could probably find it again. But I noticed there was an easy pose modeler that will allow you to do it. It has like presets, so like the leg cross. It's not many, but yeah, like naturally just like this. Unless you've got that full body and you're like sitting in the wheelchair, yeah, you got this here. Do these fancy hand moves. Yep, that's about it. Yep.
Meow Meow Georgie, when did you start the Discord for Imperfect Devs?
Maybe like 2 months ago, and I just started building it. And then, if you build it, they will come.
I have seen, and then also what about the Twitter handle?
Probably about. Actually, I've had that one I think for a little while because I just was like, I want to have something called Imperfect Devs one day.
And
I don't know if that was one of them or not.
And look what you got. One day you got it, and it's up and running.
Yeah, dreams do exist. I mean, honestly, I believe in manifestation. I believe in visualizing something, and I believe in like believing it will happen, and then opportunities come about during that trek to your end goal, and then you can seize the opportunity because you're believing. Skadoosh.
Stop believing. Oh.
That being said, you can send ETH to mmvr.eth.
That's right. Are you selling that right now? Are you selling that ENS name, or was that a joke?
I am. No, I am. I listed it for 0.65 mmvr.eth.
A four letter being sold. That's pretty significant. That's pretty cool. Can you tell us a little bit about Beyond Time Productions and that Twitter handle?
Yeah, so Doge and I were like making all these videos, together and posting them wherever. And we made our own LLC. I had an LLC and just turned this into a DBA. And it's kind of a consulting gig that we'll be having with anybody who wants to like bring in Web3. If you want to be in the metaverse, we can show you in the metaverse. We can teach you how to get into the metaverse, or we can just like shoot a commercial for your brand and you're in the metaverse. Like, I don't know. We do a bunch of skits, and I think we can do some writing one day and do more feature length type scenarios. So it's just, that's what I want to do it through. That's Beyond Time Productions. We're in the metaverse at Beyond Time.
Awesome, because
time simply doesn't exist,
and that's where the bear market video for what is it, Frenilators? Is that what was it pronounced? Take two of these and call me in the morning. That's where that was released on. We also have Chain Spirit, which is also a commercial shot entirely in VR that had Vega Genesis's music towards it. You had the Void Army Staying Strong is in there. I'm just kind of scrolling through them right now. So, I mean, that's what it is you can just get in there, plug and play. And the reason I bring all that stuff up is because actually that's what I'm doing through you guys as well, is trying to learn this stuff. So when I do have some time after this Halloween event that I can get plugged in and wired in VR. Myself and JR Token first met in VR chat where he passed me a digital doobie and we were hanging out with like a bunch of Microsoft execs. And that's kind of how it started off. And I'm like, how do I get my CryptoPunk? Yeah, how do I get my CryptoPunk in VR? And I thought that was going to like take like all these people in Meta and all these people in Microsoft and everything. And honestly, it was just like, go to Imperfect Devs, talk to Meow Meow, talk to Dr. Doge. They've been doing it. And that's it. Use case right now.
Yeah, I love the open source that you find when you break out of the meta paradigm of what VR is. It's much more fun over here.
That it is. Speaking of having fun, looks like you're having fun right there. Any other questions for anyone? Say AMA, we can ask anyone around the round table here for this in any capacity. If not, we're going to pinch it down and we're going to tune in next Wednesday. What did I have next Wednesday, man? I thought I had some. Next Wednesday, we're going to have Concept on. Concept, the artist, is going to be talking a little bit about the art behind the Novoverse Halloween party. And we're going to try to mint. What are we going to try to do? All right. He has, I don't know if I can share it or not. Probably not. He has he's working. Actually, just give me 5 seconds here. Let me see if I do have it. He's working on creating an NFT for sale based around the Novoverse. And no, I don't have it up, so I can't share it anyways. And what he's created is an NFT, but when he created it, he saved it every hour. So after working on it for 18 hours, it showed like the decomposition of Crypto Novo turning into a zombie. So,
sick.
So he has like 36 like slides where he saved it after every hour after doing it for like 36 hours or something ridiculous. And we're just going to fast track it. So it looks like Crypto Novo is just decomposing. But I want to record that and mint that live. So then we're minting the decomposition of Crypto Novo to sell it. So his one NFT, I want to try to like rip it into a whole bunch of live minting of it happening. So I am 6. If you can hear me or not, my friend, we might tap you for some tunage for that. We don't know the length of it right now. Thank you. I got the hearts and the thumbs up there. I see you, my friend. Thank you for listening. I didn't want to rush you with it right now, but it's probably, we're trying to shoot for like 30 to 40 seconds. So it's short trailer-esque. I can probably show you whenever you want, and then we can maybe make a jingle out of it. But our goal is for next week is to mint live video of a CryptoPunk turning into a zombie. So that's what you have look forward to next week on this Wednesday show. We'll add some more new things to the Novoverse. Mr. Dingia will be back in town from Dubai, and he can give us the latest and greatest of what's happening in Dubai. Hey, man, major shout out to you two sitting on the Novoverse there. You've bridged a lot of gaps here, and I hope people can see this. And I want to thank Trevor as well. I know they're not on the call, but they have a lot of ways to pull analytics into this stuff, which will be phase 2, but pretty much just having fun with friends. So I appreciate it, my friends.
I love it.
Anytime, man, dude. And speaking of like that, having fun with friends, I'll have y'all know right now, we're up here filming this. There's actually 2 live people somewhere down below in this still exploring the world. Georgie, I don't know if you heard him, right? Xavion, they were typing. So he even typed in there, and I got it's in the recording. He said, "This world looks like some shit I see in my dreams." And I'm like, you know what? That's dope as hell. That's what he was talking about down there. So it's like, as we're here live now, like you see us up here in this thing, there's actually, let me see here. Let me go. I'll give you a live view of it real quick. Let me see here. Where's my smooth point of view? There we go. Okay, there's Georgie. Okay, that's her. That's me. Let me see your session. Oh yeah, there's still 2 other people down there that's just like free roaming, exploring the world below us while we're having this little interview up here. And that's what's like great about this. There've been quite a few that have popped in and out, and they've been kind of like sitting here staying. So like they're experiencing the Novoverse in VR. Shout out the homies down there.
Well, there's bigger things to the Novoverse. We're gonna start pulling more stuff into it, including your guys' builds. We can turn it into a whole town. Token, we can pull your on cyber galleries, plural, in here, and we can just start putting it, make it a JR Token Avenue, and we can just walk down there in VR and click a URL and hop into the actual on cyber.
I'm ready to move there now.
We talked.
I'm packed and ready to go.
What was the other one? Pixel Bixies. No, I'm saying it wrong. No, yeah, it is Crypto Voxels. Crypto Pixie. No, Bit Pixie. Thank you, Bit Pixie. Thank you for reminding myself. She's ready to pull She's ready to pull voxels into here. Somnium Space, obviously, you guys are an inch away from that. That's that.
Speaking of which,
yeah.
I wanted to talk about, we have a comedy show, like a Void Toasty Roasty comedy show next Friday at 3 p.m. Central in Somnium. And we're going to make use of the web world so people can see that. Hopefully we can stream that also to Twitter.
Yep.
But all you Void fam out there who don't have your avatar in Somnium yet, you're alien, you need to get in the Imperfect Devs thing because we're going to do it together on Sunday, or just shoot me your file. I'll get it in there. But let's go roast each other.
Link me in. I could probably make it at 3 p.m. on a Friday. Just don't tell work, but I can probably make that.
We won't tell, I promise. Never.
And I'll be anonymous. I'll be anonymous, so no one will know.
They won't recognize you. Come on.
We are we're gonna wrap it up here, and I just want to thank Vega Genesis. I know he bounced early for the awesome tunes that he provided. I am 6 for the Novoverse tunes. Mayor for tuning in. JR Token for swinging in. I know Daddy Phil is in there as well. The people who are still running around down in the Novoverse in Neos, the people that are in Decentraland as well. I love it. We're going to keep on bringing content. There's going to be more cool stuff coming out. I did secure 2 pretty freaking awesome names for the Novoverse Halloween party as far as entertainment. And we'll, once we get more paperwork filled out with that type of stuff, you guys will hear who that is. But we're adding to the Novoverse Halloween. So let's do it. And I'm Crypto Novo. You got JR Token as the Clone X. You got Meow Meow Georgie. You got Dr. Doge behind the camera. We're in the Novoverse. I want to say stay positive and love life. Peace. I don't have my music queued up because I'm too busy talking. I have all this song and all this music on a different screen. I just don't have it ready. The Novoverse.
Shout out to Xavion's down there. Y'all can see him in my view right now. He's down there. Bottom. He's exploding.
We just ghosted you.
He's ghosted, though.
He's out.
Yo. The computer man's still here. I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay down there. I've recorded this whole entire session at now and now. I was not listening. Stop and make me quick, so I'm just...
We in the Novoverse. In the Novoverse.
Yes.
We in the Novoverse. In the Novoverse. It's lit in the Novoverse. In the Novoverse. You know, these in the Novoverse. The Novoverse. We are in the Novoverse. Novoverse. We are in the Novoverse.
Let's go.
There it is. I love it.
Okay.
It is about something. It is like something you dream about. Mr. Dingy, I dreamt it up. He created it, and now it's just getting polished up the way it should be. All my aliens, apes, and zombies. This is Crypto Novo saying stay positive and love life. Peace. Oh man, we got tons of people with all these messages down there. I got to get my peace signs out. I can't even do peace sign from behind the mic, but I'm out. A couple other ones. Oh man, we are in the future. Yes, I am 6. We are.